What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Bill.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? 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 What the feezy?
Y'all know I was on vacay, man. I actually dropped a video since I've been back. It's on the private membership. I just haven't released it to publicly yet. I'll probably do it today or tomorrow. The link to the membership is gonna be in this video description right here. So I'm on detail one day. Now, for everybody who don't know, I've explained it a lot, but I know it's constantly new people joining. Detail just means a job inside the prison. And before I even go on, I must tell y'all, because a lot of people be saying, oh, you could go to the store and do this and that. The detail pay you this. The job, I can't speak for every other state or every other prison or whatever. Georgia State Prison does not pay you a penny for working a job. You could be working a job. I've had a few jobs in the prison, but the longest I've ever worked one, I think was about a year. I think a little over a year. I think I had one job for like 14 months. They don't pay you one penny. Certain jobs, like the last one I had, every Friday, they'll give you what they call a snack pack. So every Friday, they will give you they'll take a brown paper bag, big brown paper bag, and they'll just put snacks in it. You know what I'm saying? Probably 15. I was the administration orderly. So me and the other guy, before he went home and it was just me left, I get the biggest one. Because I'm like, the people that put it together, I work with them directly. So I help them do it. So, they always make sure mine's loaded. But everybody's be probably about between $10 and $15 worth of snacks. Mine used to be like 20. So every Friday they'll give you that. But that was just at the most recent job I had. But the jobs I had before that, they didn't give you nothing. I mean, every 3 months when the warden gives out an incentive package where he give everybody in the prison one, they might get an orderly's an extra one or whatever. But for doing the work, you don't make a penny. I just wanted to verify that. This ain't the feds. This ain't Alabama, Louisiana. I don't know if they pay. I'm just giving an example. Georgia State Prison does not pay you for working. I know some people is like, well, what's the point in working? Because you can get out the dorm. If you don't got a job, you sit in the dorm all day long. Nah, I had 9 years to do. I don't want to sit in the damn dorm every day for 9 years. It gets extremely boring. You want to get out, be able to move around, look at the females. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to do that. So that's the benefit of working the job. I'm on detail one day. I'm up there mopping the floor. So it's time for me to go on lunch. The warden secretary, she fanned me down. I go in there. She like, Bill, you can leave and go to lunch. She was like, you want something out the closet or you want to go to the kitchen? Now, I had a choice. That's what made it sweet, because I get a package every week, but the warden secretary is the lady that makes it and gives it to you. So if I don't never want to go to lunch, like to the cafeteria, to the chow hall, if I just want snacks for lunch, she'll give me like a pack of noodles, a beef and cheese stick, a small bag of chips, a pop. She'll give me something that'll be good for lunch, and I could just go in the back room and just chill and eat. But this particular day, I wanted to go, not because I wanted to eat the kitchen food, because I wasn't eating that, period. I really had something on me, and I needed to go drop it off to somebody. So I told her, nah, ma'am, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. I feel like eating some real food today. So she like, all right, go ahead. You got about 30 minutes. But I used to take about an hour every time. So I leave out. I got to go through this one door. I got to tell the lady in the main control to pop the door. So when I walk through there, she closed that door, then pop another door. I walk through there. Then you could go two ways. You could go straight or you could go right. Going right will take you back to like the dorms on the compound. Going straight, that'll take you to the kitchen, to the tier building, and to the laundry room. So I go straight. You see a bunch of people on the walk, lieutenants out there directing traffic. You got people coming from this dorm going to lunch, from that dorm going to lunch. So I go down in here into the kitchen building. Now that was another benefit of having a detail. When they first called chow, it don't matter what dorm they call, you can go because you're an orderly. You're not in your building. You don't have to wait for your building to go. And that's, a big thing, because like you might be in the dorm, be hungry as hell, and you see them calling chow, man, they might be running buildings for 2 hours before they get to your building. You'll be sitting there hungry as hell. But with the detail people, we ain't got to wait for nothing. As soon as they say ciao, we can go. So I go to the kitchen. I'm in there just sitting around talking to the little officer, trying to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just lingering around, talking to people, stuff like that. The building of the dude that I owed these Chris Brown CDs to, he come in. So, I go sit down at the table with him, pass it off to him. We just sit here chopping it up for a minute. They building get up, then my building comes in. So, I'm about to sit here, chop it up with some people in my dorm. One of my partners come over here and sit down at the table. He like, see, Bill, boy, I got some good news for you. I'm like, what the good news is? He said, well, the good news is you finna be $50 richer a week. I said, $50 a week? Richer? How? He said, man, listen, bro, we just got 2 new people in the dorm. He said, man, you just got a new roommate. But when they sent, bro, to your room, we pulled up ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just how my folks used to do, because they know I had a whole lot going on in my room, and they know I really didn't want a roommate for real. So they told the dude who they sent in my room, that you can't come in this room. But they like, dude, like, man, I'm having motion. I got money, bro. I'll pay. So they was like, well, you gonna have to pay, bro, $50 a week to stay in this room. So they say the dude was like, man, I don't give a damn. That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who is he? Like, man, it's a white dude named Lay. And, man, he have money. I'm like, don't nobody know him? Don't nobody know where he from or nothing? He like, yeah, Big Head know him. Big Head rock with him strong. Now, I don't know if y'all really remember, but I did a story about a guy named Big Head before. And Big Head was the one that, was allegedly paying them guys to spread them so he can look at them. So if this is somebody that Big Head know, it just had me wondering, hey, Big Head know him. So I'm like, all right, whatever, long as he ain't nasty or nothing, long as he ain't no savage or whatever. So bro like, nah, he seemed clean, bro. Like, his clothes look nice, pressed clean. He seemed straight, he seemed A1. Whatever, he said he got the money ready. He just need to get on the phone. He gonna send it. I said, all right, say less. So, I kick it in there for a minute. I go back up to the detail, finish doing what I'm doing. So one of the ladies that work in the administration area that I'm kind of cool with, I wait till the other ladies leave out and go to lunch, and she the only one left in there. I pull up on her. I'm like, hey, Miss such and such. She like, what's up, Bill? I'm like, hey, look up, see who my roommate is. She was like, you got a roommate? I said, some folks just told me I got a new roommate. Just check him out, see who he is for me real quick. So she went in her computer. She was like, Bill, what dorm you in? So I told her. She said, what room you in? So I told her. So she pulled the dude, the white guy. I see his face on the screen. His whole file just popped up. She said, oh, you got such and such, such and such. Yeah, he just got transferred from Augusta. She was like, he don't got no crazy write-ups. He got caught with a phone a couple times. He got pepper sprayed by the police. She just kind of giving me a background on dude. So I'm like, oh, all right, well, he seemed all right, you know what I'm saying? So she like, yeah, you shouldn't have no problems with him, Bill. I'm like, nah, he cool, whatever. So I finished doing my thing. I leave the detail probably about 3:34. Then I leave, go to another building, you know what I'm saying? Then kick it with a female. Then the girl I was talking to, she was getting ready to leave. So I shoot back up that way. I go talking to her. I'm walking with her, pushing the cart, acting like I'm helping her pushing the cart. But I'm really just, you know what I'm saying, talking to her like, yeah, I'm about to call your ass. You better call me. You better answer that phone as soon as you get in the car. You know what I'm saying? I just talking to her, kicking it with her. So she leave. I finally go back to the dorm. I get in the dorm. I see a dude standing outside my room. It's the white guy. And he's standing with my partner that was just talking to me in the chow hall. They standing outside my room together. So as I'm walking up, I hear bruh say, yeah, that's C-Bill. This your new roommate. So he leaned off the rail. He was like, what's up with you, bruh? He was he was a little taller than me, skinny white guy. He like, what's up with you, bro? I'm like, what going on? Yeah, bro, my name Lay, man. I'm cool, but they told me, you know what I'm saying, what type of person you is. I'm like, yeah, bro, that what's up, because, bro, I don't like being in the room with just anybody, bro. I like being in the room with a player, somebody who kick back, laid back, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I'm a player myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of that crazy stuff, bro. I just get money, you know what I'm saying? Off the dribble, I didn't like him, because I'm like, bro, you talking too damn much. You talking too much, folks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yeah, that what's up, bro? I'm about to get myself together. So I shoot in the room. My partner come in behind me. He like, yeah, bro. He said he ready whenever you ready, bro. So I'm like, all right, matter of fact, hold on, let me do this. So I tell brother watch the door for me. I pull my phone out, check my messages, whatever. I call old girl. She like, yeah, why you ain't been calling me? I'm like, listen, I just got back in the dorm, but I'm about to jump in the shower real quick. I'm finna let folks them use the phone while I'm in the shower. So when I get out, I'm gonna call you back. So she like, all right. So I delete her number out the phone, give it to bruh. Bruh, I ain't give a damn about no $50 a week to be in my room. I ain't charging nobody to be in the room with me, but you know, bruh who told him that he ain't really had much going on, and you know, he was like a finesse type of dude. So, you know, however he decided to run his finesse, you know, I didn't really interfere with it, as long as it ain't nothing too crazy. But, you know, I ain't really care about that. I was really gonna let him, if he did pull that off with somebody about to really pay 50, I was just gonna let him have it because I don't care about that. So I get my stuff ready, get my stuff together. I'm looking at his stuff on the bottom bunk. I stay on the top bunk. Even if I'm in the room by myself, most of the time I'm on the top bunk. I will get on the bottom sometime just to put a curtain up so I can freely use the phone. But that's if I don't feel like putting up a flap. If I feel like putting up a flap, I'ma still stay on the top bunk. So I look down there. His stuff look clean, man. It don't stink. It ain't no strange smell. I don't smell feet. I'm like, he might be a decent roommate. I go hit the shower real quick, come back in the room. When I come in the room, he's sitting down on the bed. So as soon as I walk in the room, you got some people that leave out the shower in nothing but they boxers or with a towel wrapped around their waist, so you don't know if they got on damn boxers or not. I never, ever, ever did that, bro. I thought that was the most strangest thing in the world. At the minimum, I would always put on my boxers and my shorts, or if I take pants with me. I'm coming out the shower with my entire bottom half covered. My boxers, my shorts, my boxers, my pants. I might not have a shirt on, but that's the way I'm coming out every time. So I came out, I got my boxers and my shorts on. I got the towel threw over my shoulder. So when I walk in, dude on the bottom bunk, he just leaned back, chilling, feet moving around and stuff like that. So I come in, I go to the box. I don't say nothing at first, but I'm expecting him to get up and walk out the room because that's just chain gang etiquette. If you in the room and your roommate comes back from the shower, you get out the room. Some people be like, nah, bro, you cool. I never told nobody that. You get out the room. So when I started putting my stuff like my towel, my soap, my deodorant back in my box, he like, hey, bro, you need me to step out? You need me to give you some space for a minute? So I'm like, yeah. So he leave out the room. Get myself together. I done finally got right. Everything cool. I go to folks' room, get my phone back. I go back in there, hop back on the top bunk. I'm doing me on the phone. So when he walk in, my roommate come back in. He like, hey, bro, you had got that? So I'm like, yeah, I had already seen the 50. He was like, yeah, bro, that money ain't nothing to me, bro. I could send a 50 every week. So I'm like, all right, that cool. That what's up. So we just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of texting old girl and stuff, but I'm like, let me just kind of get to know my roommate a little bit. So I'm just like, bro, where you from, bro? You know what I'm saying? He said something like Connecticut. I'm like, I'm saying in Georgia, like. He was like, oh, I be in Augusta, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what camp you just came from? He was like, Augusta, bro. That's why it was so sweet. Because, man, I was right there by the house. Man, I had my sister, my girl, my mama, my grandmama, everybody was working down there, dropping me off the pack, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, like, bro, you're lying. Even though it is a strong possibility. It don't necessarily mean he lying. But it's a possibility that, you know, what you saying, you know, could be true. It could hold truth to it because that's very possible. But it just, I don't know, bro. You just talking too much, bro. But then again, I understood some people just want to be so cool and fit in. They'll just tell you all their business up front. So that was a possibility too. So I'm like, oh, that what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We chopping it up, whatever. Everything going smooth. You know what I'm saying? I call old girl, chop it up, laugh, ha, 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 kick it with her, everything good. Time going by. So the officer comes in. It's nighttime now. The officer comes in and say, y'all got 15 minutes for lockdown. 15 more minutes for lockdown. So, you know, that's just her giving us our 15-minute warning. Like, in 15 minutes, y'all got to lock down. She just letting us know, like, if you need to take a shower, you need to get some ice, whatever it is you need to do, you need to go ahead and do it because we getting ready to lock down. So I go out there, get my ice. You know, I go talk to old girl or whatever. Everything cool. So I'm out there just kicking it, you know, talking to people I talk to, selling my little Chris Brown, Al Green CDs. So I come back up in the room. The girl came back in there. She said, y'all got 10 more minutes for lockdown, 10 more minutes. So when I go back in the room, my roommate's sitting there. He just keep like kicking his feet. Then I look at his hands doing all this. You know what I'm saying? His face done turned kind of red off the dribble. I understand that. Well, I assume he's on the cream. Now, you know, I've been through a situation with a roommate that was on the cream, and it made me say absolutely not 100%. I'm not accepting that. that's just one thing that's not, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. That's just not something we're doing. So I asked him off the dribble, we only got a few more minutes for lockdown, so anything we need to get out the way, we need to get to understanding this right now. So I'm like, hey, bro. So he look up, he like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I'm like, bro, you do the cream? So he said, hell no. I mean, bro, I used to do it, but I used to do it, but I don't really do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't really for me, bro. You feel me? So I'm like, well, listen, bro, hold up. Pump your brakes now. Yes or no question. Do you or do you not do the cream? I said, bro, don't lie to me, because I've had a very terrible experience with somebody that do the cream, and I could have lost my life, bro. So that is just something I do not accept. If you do the cream, just let me know, bro, and I'll help you find a room real quick, but you're not going to be able to stay in here. I'll send you your $50 back, bro. Whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, bro, I don't do the cream. I said, how long it's been since you did it? He said, about a year. I think he lying, but I'm like, all right, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, because if I find out you do it after this point, I'm just going to kick you out my room. And you know what I'm saying? If you try to do anything crazy after that, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to just whoop your ass. I'm like, all right, bro. All right, say less. So I'm over there getting my stuff ready, getting my bed ready, getting my flap ready that I'm getting ready to put up in the window. Out the blue, bro, he said, nah, bro, I don't do the cream, but so I looked down at him. He got his head down, feet still moving around. He doing like this. He's like, I don't do the cream, but I'm like, what, bro? She come in 5 minutes before lockdown. I'm like, whatever you got going on, you need to damn tell me now, so I know how this finna work. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna tell you something, bro. I never try you, whatever. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bro? He's like, I'm gay. I'm really like, I'm a dude. I know I'm a dude. I was born a dude, but deep down inside, bro, I'm really a girl, bro. But I know how to conduct myself around people. I know how to woo. I said, oh, hell no. Watch part 2 to see what happened next.